Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bremster, and I'm going to continue my journey with Jesse, my Season 7 rogue. Oh, queued for game. Now, I've changed my tracking a little bit, and I want to check which aspects I have. Now, I have... Do I have the might aspect is the question. Might. I do have the aspect of might. No, I don't. I need to complete Dark Ravine for that. Okay. I've got Disobedience, which is one of the ones I want. I have Arrow Storms. Do I have Protector? I do. Do I have Wind Striker? I do not, but I could do Shiv to Ruins. Do I have Corruption? I do. Do I have Edge Masters? I do. Do I have Expectant? I don't, but I could unlock it. Do I have Inner Calm? I do. And do I have Rapid? I do. So I could get these by doing specific things. So let's look at, I suppose, Wind Striker first, because it sounds cool. Oh, there's a world boss in 4 minutes. I should try and find out where that is. It's up here. So what I might do instead is let's try and get that. I can try and do the world boss. And try and get a couple of waypoints before I go do the world boss. Try and be a little bit efficient with my time. Let's see if I can get that one. I haven't even checked if my clan is still active or if they've booted me or anything. I didn't time the login for the world boss. I didn't even know it was going to be on. Oh dear. Really? Well, if no one else shows up, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be able to do this, I don't think. I don't think I can do a Shava solo. This is the problem with everyone else having given up on the game. And the problem with multiplayer content in a game that most people play single player. This is the problem. It's all stacking up, and I'm... Oh, shit. I just soloed a Shava. There you go. No one was watching. But I did it. Cowl of the Nameless. Did not expect that to happen. I'm glad there's a record of it. No. Okay.
You can still use these.
Okay, assimilation boneweave helm. More dexterity, maximum life, maximum resource. Undying. I don't think they're that good. Bitter infection. $5.19 could be better than the $4.77. The damage over time's not great. What can I turn the damage over time into easily? What do I want on rings? Crit or attack speed? That'll do to replace the 477. And then the one I just took off was rapid. And the amulet. I don't care that much.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Now, what I was doing is I was going to my Codex of Power. I was finding Windstriker. And I get Windstriker here. Interesting. There doesn't seem to be a nearby portal in. It's probably here. So what I... Wow, there's really nothing nearby, is there? So what I should do is go to Gear Cool and travel up to here. And then unlock some strongholds. Oh, there's something in my stash. Where's the stable master? Let's talk to him again, see if there is a mount armor that I want to use, but I doubt it. Although... I don't mind the sturdy saddle. I want something... Oh, actually. That's pretty cool for the rogue. So let's find something that looks good under that. Yeah, I think I want that. Can't believe I soloed Ishava. That's really cool.
Formidable.
I was heading up here to do that. As you can see, I'm not focused on leveling. I'm goal-focused play, not efficiency, not the best way through for...
What's happening here?
I'm not sure what they found down there. But Maldur ordered the high priest to seal the way behind him.
This jewel looks like part of a key.
Part of a key? Time to get ambushed on the way back. Now. Key. Open the door, Jesse. Open the door and let me in.
It's over.
I leveled again. I want another point in... So the next point, this is an ultimate skill. And I want another point in impetus. Now, I probably want to pick up... I'm heading in here somewhere. So let's go do this. I don't know what the Ravaged Corpse was for, so... Could be a bug, because there's no whispers in this area.
This place reeks of rotten flesh.
Eat his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
At least I can put my skills to use.
As if he'd have it with a bad Chianti. Where is Magda? The Diablo 3 season just started. I don't think I'll be playing this Diablo 3 season. I have too many games to play.
I am so close. Be gone! No! You won't stop my research!
Subject 23. The plague of...
What's happening here? Growths. I must scour them all.
Research is almost done. I need
We cannot run out of time. There is infinite time. You are finite. Zathras is finite. This is wrong tool. And this is joke I have said every time I've done this, I am sure.
Don't you see? I could end suffering. Cure death!
Oh dear. That was a chunko damage.
Why? I'm so close.
It is done.
Hello, Ignition. It's much less relaxing to play. Alchemist Fortune. And what I was doing is I want to go to where Windstriker is, which is back up there. Kind of be got of attentive a lot. Into the Shifter Ruins. Remember, even if you don't like Diablo 4, like the stream. Or if you're watching it as a VOD, like the video. Okay, so I definitely want to drink one of those, and then in we go.
Cold. So cold.
What was really surprising to me is the first thing I did in the stream is try and take down the world boss. And I was the only one who showed up, and I still managed to kill the world boss, which was cool.
Gold. So...
I mean, don't get me wrong, this is way more relaxing than something like PoE, which is not relaxing at all. And feels more like a job, because all of the game admin has to be done by the players, because all of the stuff that could be done by a computer isn't. I am playing the Battle Pass, yes. So the way the Battle Pass works is if you play a season, you're automatically playing the Battle Pass. The difference is, are you playing the Premium Battle Pass or are you playing the just the unpaid Battle Pass? And I will show you that in just a second. Remind me if I... get distracted. But basically, as you play the game, for every sort of thing you do, you get progression on the Battle Pass. Moving along the Battle Pass, you get different rewards. I've definitely come. I thought I would double back and see if there was anything in here, because there are things you can find in the dungeons that you need. Probably not going to find them in a normal dungeon, but you never know. But, you know, it's all about killing monsters. And I'm killing monsters. So... So yes, everything you kill gets you progression along the Battle Pass, which looks like this. This is basically the Battle Pass here at the bottom. So there are 90 levels, and these ones here, 2, 5, 8, anyone who is playing the season, whether you've paid, if you haven't paid for it, can get these rewards. If you've paid for the season, you can get all of the rewards, and they can all go into your cosmetics. So I haven't got anything new this session, but as you progress, you'll get all of these rewards. So you get platinum for doing the Battle Pass. It costs, I think, 1,000, and you get like 600 or something, more than 600 for doing it. So it's actually a little cheaper then like it's like, oh, it's about $12 Australian in order to do it, but you get like the equivalent of $8 Australian back. So it's not that much for all of the cosmetic rewards you get, but you get some of this stuff. And as you progress along, you also get these things, which are the smoldering ashes, which you use to buy the season blessings, which are the blessings for the season. There's also, that's the battle pass. There's also the season journey, which are the goals that you want to complete as you progress through the season. But the battle pass is specifically to get some cosmetics. Anyone who plays the season can get the free cosmetics, and there'll always be a set of those. And then I think there's 2 sets of nicer cosmetics you can get if you pay your ostensibly $10, but you get, like, if you paid for like I bought the expansion, and with the deluxe edition of the expansion I got, I think it was 4,000 platinum. 4,000 platinum is enough to do 4 seasons with the paid battle pass, but as I've done the battle passes, I've actually got more back. So realistically, with just buying the deluxe expansion, I could get every, which I think was $40 more. I could do every battle pass and then get every paid battle pass, and then get sort of a chunk of the platinum back, and it's fine. It's not that expensive, but it's just play the game, get rewards. Probably takes about 40 hours of play to unlock the whole thing the way I play it, I think. I think it's a good battle pass system, because yeah, I think it's a good battle pass system because it allows for people to play how they want, and if they play a bit, they get a bit for everything they do. Some of the battle passes I've seen have been like, be this point on the ladder to unlock stuff. This doesn't do that. It's just play, get stuff.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Cheats, blade dancers, tricksters, edge masters. So that's an upgrade to edge masters. Or I could just equip it for now. And then when I replace it, hopefully salvage it and remember. But I don't think I want to do that. That's...
Don't ruin all. How can I help? I can break that down.
But I can now put Windstriker on my boots. My boots have currently got, when moving away from slow or chilled enemies. I really don't care. But in here, I can now... which will mean that they have critical strike dance movement speed. So yeah. I want to go in here, Windstriker. Now it's the lowest level of Windstriker. but I now have Windstriker. So might. So we go in here. We search for might. And we want to do Dark Ravine. This is probably the closest. It's the Ibis, binge juice drinking Gronk.
Winner picks the dinner menu. One yet.
48 to 5. I think it's pretty close.
That one was going to be mine. You beat me, so you choose. What's on the menu? Job well done, I say.
Oh, right. This is the one through the tunnel. Neat. I have reached my destination. It's just told me that I've completed tier 11 of the season journey. So that means I can go into here and this will highlight saying that it's available, ready to claim, and I can claim that, and the cosmetic for that pole arm is now available. And that, I got that just by playing the game.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Yeah, you just get stuff by playing, which I think is a nice way of doing it. And if you spend a couple of bucks, you can get more stuff, and it's all cosmetic. None of it is required to play. Anything that is actually a bonus, like the XP bonuses and stuff, are all free. So you get those no matter what. So there's no penalty for not spending more money. Nope, it's all cosmetic. There's no item drops in it at all. It's all stuff in the wardrobe. So it's all stuff in here that I can add to these. So for example, on this cowl, I've got the Coven's cowl, but these were all, like this cosmetic helm, this was a seasonal reward. This was a seasonal reward. All of these were from battle passes that I earned by completing the stuff. Now, where was the Coven's? There. There's no stats on them at all. It's just cosmetic stuff for your wardrobe. Because you can make any item look like any other item. So that's why I've got the... Ooh, Butcher. Well, I don't care about the cleaver. That's just better. Yeah, I like their, I think they've got one of the best cosmetic systems in gaming. Like, their one in Diablo 3 was pretty cool, but this one I think is even better. The one in Diablo 3, you could go to, you could go to the Mystic, and you could make an item look like any other item that you've previously found. In this one, when you shatter an item, you learn the appearance of that item, and once you've shattered an item, you can equip it in your wardrobe, and then you make sets. So even if I equip a new item, it doesn't change the appearance, because I've got my appearance loadout, similar to Cyberpunk in that regard. Here we go into the boss's room, the boss's room, the boss's room. Here we go into the boss's room early in the... Actually, it's not early in the dungeon. What am I saying? And I've unlocked the aspect of might. I would say I might have unlocked the aspect of might, but I know I did unlock the aspect of might.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
So I need to put inner calm on that. What was it?
What a superior...
And there was another thing I just replaced. Oh, it was the sword. I need to put corruption on that.
How can I help?
I'm not using protecting. And that gives me a new... So you can see here, this gives me... It says here, upgrades the aspect of the codex in the Codex of Power on Salvage, as does this one. Although they're both the same, protecting and protecting. So if I was to salvage this one first, the other one will go away because that one was more powerful. This one gives me a new aspect in the Power of Look and a new look. So I don't have Breakneck Bandits, but it's also going to give me a new look. So I don't have the look of this crossbow, so I'll have a new crossbow look, but I'm going to just do all items.
Well done.
$13 I need. Oops, emeralds was wrong. For that one. So if I do 2 flawless diamonds and 1 flawless skull.
And brilliance.
Now my armor has gone up and my resistances have gone up. There you go. Ringgits. Fine, that'll do. Ring. Fine. Amulet has already got stuff. Great. I probably should, because I just got might. Did I actually put might on the helmet? I did not. Let's go do that. And then the last one I need is expectant. Ooh, I need to go do the Toldulra.
With a path, huh?
Kind of. I mean, it's kind of the power fantasy. A lot of people play them. It's just the... there's the power fantasy for a lot of us who like came to it through role-playing games. It's like, oh my lord, I could just mow through the mobs, and that's definitely part of it. And being able to upgrade, get better, so you can face the tougher challenges. But the tougher challenges do just look like the less powerful challenges as well. So, you know, it's this is the thing with a lot of the
This whole place is in ruins.
the stuff I don't get with how a lot of people play ARPGs, which is, but I can do this higher end content, which is exactly the same as the lower end. And I kind of get that pull. It's like, I want to face the tougher challenges. But yeah, it's
What's happening?
it's kind of combat-based gambling in some ways. There's definitely a level of that. I don't know.
True, that will not fall to you, Astaroth.
I mean, they are an equipment chase. That's what they are.
Something demonic has trapped the spirits here. I will end it.
Everything is ruined. It's all ash.
It's useless.
And
Their anger will feed me for ages.
I just find them fun.
I can't see.
Because they're short bursts, kind of predictable. You know what you're getting into. You're playing a familiar game, but there's lots of different play styles.
Rage, sweet as the day we arrived.
I mean, why do we play any games? It's for entertainment value. So if they've got to be fun, and they are definitely fun. But as for, I mean, the improvement, there is definitely the dopamine hit of finding something that is better than what you had before, which is where Last Epoch have got it wrong. You get a better item in Last Epoch, and then you can't use it. So you get the, oh my god, that's awesome, and then you get the huge negative of, oh, I can't actually use it. And when you get that huge rush, and then the game immediately tells you, sorry, no, that rush is taken away from you, the negative feeling you get from that is enough that people will go, yeah, I don't want to chase a good feeling if that good feeling is going to be stolen, is immediately going to be countered by just everything, really.
You will never harm another soul.
So that's a thing that Last Epoch have definitely got wrong. Whereas in this, it's okay. You get an item, it's either something you salvage or something you use. And that's what you want. I think so. Because of the season mechanics, that's definitely helped. Alchemist Fortune. So every few months, they will do a complete reset and you kind of start from scratch.
Speed of the pack.
There is no blacksmith here. So I am going to go back to the Tree of Whispers. So because of that, there's the concept of how do I go when I start from scratch? And that actually really increases the replay value. And is kind of a good thing. I like it. So I should check this. I don't think I've progressed this at all because I haven't been doing the right sort of content. So the thing I don't have is aura specialization, which I'm not seeing here, but I'm thinking that there will be more unlocks. Unlocks more witchcraft. Have I got that wrong? Let's have a look at the build. Aura of Lament, Aura Specialization. So I've got Aura of Lament. Can I move that there? Yeah. So Aura Specialization, is that one? Finding a Forgotten Altar. Right, so I can't buy it here. Okay, so I need to find that by finding a Forgotten Altar. Those are tricky to find. So I've got a few I need to get. So what can I put in here? Is there anything I can put in here? These ones. The guide has just said, use Pyrenado as if everyone has access to Pyrenado. But to get Pyrenado, you've got to find it in a Forgotten Altar. This is really stupid design of the people who've written the guide. That'll do. Okay, so I was going for... wasn't I going for the dungeon where I could get... Yeah, I was going for Underroot. So I need to go back to Tuldora. I think this is Underroot. A guide. So a lot of people really enjoy build crafting in these. So putting together all of the abilities in such a way that they make a really good build. and these get way more complex when you get into your Paragon nodes. And then combining those with a set of these powers, this is the seasonal ability, and then combining those with all of the Paragon abilities and the class abilities and the mercenary abilities, and which of all of this stuff is actually, you know, which of all of this is actually a good structure for it. And I don't really enjoy theory crafting that much.
I find things, even if they don't want.
So I tend to, with games like this, follow a build. So what I do is I find someone who's put together a good guide, not necessarily the most powerful guide, but a good guide for the abilities that exist, and then I follow that, because I don't want to spend dozens of hours trying to figure out, okay, this ability matches this one, and if I put these together with this, because as part of the guide, it's a case of which aspects will work well with it. So there's all of the legendary powers and all of the unique items and everything. So there's literally tens of thousands of combinations. And the game designers have got this attitude of, well, if all of this sort of stuff is put together in the right way, you'll get a build that will be capable of pushing powerful content and taking it down really quickly. And then they design the game around the fact that people have done all of that efficiency work. And because the game is balanced around all of that being done, if you don't do it, you're kind of screwed. So I just find a build that looks fun, that people have said this is capable of doing the content, and I play one that looks fun. This is, I think, a B tier build. There's SA, it's like in No Man's Sky. There's there's C tier builds, or there's F tier builds as well. But there's B tier builds, there's F tier, C tier. These are classified by the different people who do them. And there's always slight variations on the builds as well, depending on, you know, people will find twists to them. But someone will come up with a build that they think is really cool, and then they'll classify it as sort of a level of power. Last season I was definitely playing an S tier build. It was ridiculously overpowered. The one I'm playing at the moment was, say, this is a B tier build, but it looked really fun. And it's like, this may not be able to clear, well, it may not be able to push the absolute top levels of content, but it'll be able to do everything. So, good enough. And I'm having fun with it. There are certain bits of information that without a guide you would probably struggle with. So there are things to find in the game when you play through it. So that it's because there are games, ARPGs are games that are designed to be played fairly efficiently. And the developers tend to put systems in with the concept that the players will kind of figure out the efficient way of doing it. And then do that. So, for example, at the start of this, there were a bunch of altars that needed to be found on the map. They were hard to see. They didn't appear, and like they didn't appear on the map or anything, at least when we first did it. So in order to find them, you literally had to run around the entire world looking for these things. So what ended up happening is community maps were put out, which were, here are all of the locations, and you could go and you could mark off the ones you'd found. They appeared on your map once you'd found them, but it was like, you could mark off the ones you'd found, and so you could match up, oh, these are the ones I haven't found yet. I know where they are on the community map. I can go to that location and I can find them. Because if you were just trying to randomly find them in the world, it's not like an exploration game. The exploration in this is not good. I'd hoped it would be better. And if the exploration in this had been better, that might have been a fun exercise. But it wasn't. It's not like the original World of Warcraft where the exploration was absolutely rewarding, and finding hidden things out in the world was part of the joy. I can probably pick up some of this stuff. Okay, let's close this down. The next ability I want is Alchemist Fortune 3. So with all of this and getting things in the right order so that they work and everything, I'll let the theory crafters who are going to spend days doing that. I don't have days. I've got a puzzle channel to run and a full-time job and everything. Hey, Chip. And, I mean, and the other thing is, and this is the developers know that players out there are going to find absolutely broken, uber powerful S-class builds that can just destroy the content. So they design the content around the fact that players are going to find that, which is a little bit broken, because if you don't follow one of these broken builds, or if you don't play a build and just decide to make it up on your own as you go, you will absolutely have a bad time. Okay, so that was Expectant I just got, I think. So if I look at my Codex of Power, I now have Expectant. Increases the base damage of your core skill. So I go up here. On here I've got Rapid, which I also have down here. No, I have on a ring. Oh dear. Anyway. Oops, I don't want Disobedience. Hang on.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
There we go. So that will be good. I now have all of them. So I'm running all of the aspects I should be running for this build, pretty much. Is there any of this that I want? Like, did that amulet actually look like an upgrade? Actually, that's pretty good.
Greetings.
I probably should have put it on that. And the gloves.
Greetings.
That's pretty good as well. So this is where I'm doing okay, and I'm going to improve real quick. So I'm just going to go all items ban. Now, I think I just heard Fell get home. So what I might do is see how I'm doing here. Yeah, I need to do more of this. You can see this isn't progressing. Let me just quickly have a look at the season journey. For Chapter 2, complete Nightmare Dungeons, so I need to do some Helltide. And some Nightmare Dungeons. I've actually already done all of Phase 3. So I will actually get Phase 3 when I've done Phase 3. And Phase 4 is requiring me to get later in the game. So as soon as I do some Helltide, I'm going to complete 2 and 3. So that's going to be pretty good. So, yeah, there will definitely be achievements and stuff. So there'll be stuff in the challenges section that'll be way too tricky to get without a guide. I look in here occasionally, but I never really, like the feats of strength and stuff, which are only doable under limited conditions. But yeah, I really don't. Yeah, I really don't. There's some... Defeat 666 blood maidens in Nahantu. No. 50 tortured gifts of mystery on Torment 1 or higher in Nahantu. I don't even know where they come from. Collect all legendary aspects in Field of Giants. Don't know what that means. So, like, some of this stuff, I don't know what it means. I don't care. Like, if I get this stuff, great, but I'm not going to hunt it. This stuff I hunt if I need it. And, you know, the tempering recipes, I'm getting some of them. It's all good. I'm going to go see how Fell went, and I will probably be back and do another session of this shortly before dinner. And then after dinner, my plan is to return to No Man's Sky. So we'll see how it all goes. Maybe Fell and I will watch some TV together, actually, depending on how she's feeling. She's just had a fairly long day. So maybe she'll want to relax and I might join her for some TV. So I may be back and do some more of this. I may not. We will see. But I will definitely be back tonight for some No Man's Sky, unless something happens that prevents that from happening. So thank you everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, an hour and a half. Doing short hour and a half streams of this is good fun. It's just nice running around, killing some monsters, making some progress. I don't have to power level through. I know there are guides. Here's how you get to 60 in 2 hours. Don't care. I just don't care. I just want to say, oh, here's a goal I can set myself. Let's go do that. And I went and did that, and I had fun going and doing that. Thanks, everyone, and good luck finding your paradise planet. Bye, everyone.